Thank you for listening to Episode 7 of No Holmes Barred. This is an independent passion project, so please remember to subscribe and leave us a positive review if you are so inclined. Antecedently on No Holmes Barred,
I am Patrick Eugene Joseph Prendergast, and I am the mayor's newly appointed corporation counsel.
So let me get this straight, Mr. Parsnips Blenderass, or whatever your name is. You walked into City Hall, caught dibs on the highest legal position in town, and just came to work today.
I'll be taking my leave now.
Already? Hey, give Mayor Harrison my best.
And don't worry, Patty. I'll be sure to let all of my co-workers know about your little visit today, when you definitely weren't laughed out of the room.
I hear you, though, Benjamin. I do know of a job we can take that will allow you to never have to worry about money again.
So you're gonna pay me better and work me for less hours?
What? No, but like I said, I do have a straightforward, well-paying job at hand. It only involves you and me. And, well, your entire family, who will all be relocated to a new city.
It's the cold storage building. It...
Out with it, then.
The spire caught fire, and now it's a funeral pyre. That's what's being said, according to the wire.
Cold storage isn't one of our buildings.
You intend to just let it burn?
I'd rather it didn't. Not our O'Leary's cow, not our farm.
Why? Are the greatest architects ever assembled in one room not to be trusted? Dirtboy, you will get speaking privileges when modern labor laws reflect that you've earned such a right. Besides, your ball gag is really in there, and I just washed my hands.
and now for our featured presentation.
October 29th, 1893, the eve of the World Fair's final day.
1, 2, 3, 4. Kick the pebble back. That's it. You have to kick it harder. It's still on the board.
It's not fair. This isn't a pebble, it's a chewed up wad of gum.
You threw it onto the board. Besides, you skipped the number 6. You lose.
Well, it was written upside down. How was I supposed to know I needed to land on it?
That's a number 9, you dolt. Wait. No. It's an apostrophe. I'm sorry.
What the hell is this?
You're just in time to watch Olmsted cheat me out of $1,000.
Don't be mad just because Dirtboy's better than you at hopping scotch, and he's only allowed to crawl. I bet he could do better from his knees than you could with an able body. What's so funny?
I don't know, Olmsted, but maybe you should put your money where Dirtboy's mouth is.
What on earth are you all doing? How can you all just play literal children's games when we just oversaw the biggest disaster in Chicago since the Great Fire?
Actually, according to the court, you oversaw Chicago's greatest disaster.
Yes, I didn't do shit.
What do you even care, Burnham? The fair was a success. It took most of the fair's duration, but we're operating in the black now.
46 people have died over the course of this fair.
46 laborers.
That doesn't matter.
Well, that's not very nice, Burnham. They're still human beings with lives.
Yeah, it's the 90s. Get with it. Besides, you aren't getting arrested, so, wanna play with us? Come on, Burnham. Who wants to hopscotch? Who's my Bernie Bunny? Does Bunny want to do a hop? Oh, Dirtboy, I haven't called you Bunny in years. Let someone else have it.
The fair is over tomorrow.
We think it is, at least.
Shut up. We don't have a plan to even take it all down.
Well, according to Congress's provision, no one has been tasked with doing that. So why must the demolition fall on us?
Well, Mr. Hunt, we can't put the burden on our city after making a profit. It'll just be erased.
Well, it's your city, really. I'm going back to New York.
New York? You never said you were from New York.
Many people you've worked with for the past several years are from New York, Sullivan, Hunt, McKim, Post, Peabody.
Dirtboy, why didn't you bring this to my attention?
I did.
For heaven's sake, Sullivan, will you take that gag out of his mouth already? It's been like 2 years.
He hasn't earned that yet.
Have you incentivized him?
Nah, not really. I like him better when I don't have to listen to his ideas.
We could use some ideas. We could always have used some ideas.
Name 4 times.
Oh, enough, Sullivan. Remove his gag.
Fine. Here we go.
Come with me, if you will. I could not help the fact that I was a murderer, no more than the poet can help the inspiration to song, nor the ambition of an intellectual man to be great. I was born with the evil one, standing as my sponsor beside the bed where I was ushered into the world, and he has been with me ever since. No Holmes Barred.
And now, to remove the gag. I want to remind you that I take no pride in making you wait, for time is of the...
Oh, to hell with it.
Dirtboy.
Fuck! Do you chuckle fucks have any idea how hard it is to breathe with one of those things? Especially when your allergies clog your nose.
I do.
Shut the hell up, Olmsted. No one cares about your boats either.
I'll choose to pretend that I didn't hear that.
May as well. That's a pretty common tactic around here. Maybe more thought should have been put into other tactics that don't kill 4 dozen people. And you, Sullivan, what in the name of Stockholm Syndrome was your endgame, you total pube? You employed me at your firm to be an architect, but never took any of my ideas seriously. You all killed 4 dozen people. But that's all well and good because you won't get in trouble. I said multiple times that I could have prevented all of this, but no one would listen.
In our defense, time was of the...
If I have to hear that time is of the essence one more time, I'll shove your essence-wanting faces into a dead horse's ass. And for the record, October has 31 days in it. No one built a vent into the cold storage building that caught fire. And also, while it's great that it had a working elevator, it doesn't mean you don't also build stairs in case of a fire. What else? Oh, the bobsled track was built with too steep of a decline, and the Ferris wheel needed to be approved well over a year before you idiots got around to it. A hot air balloon exploded, and no one's even mentioned that one yet. And Sullivan, you mental midget, you never listen to anything I say anyway, so why even use a ball gag?
Oh, come on. I listen to some things.
Yes, well, while your harebrain wheezes in its wheel to spin your latest lie, just know that I did my own work without you. Because it turns out, Sullivan, that even if you don't listen to me, our clients will.
You did what? Are you saying you took my clients away from my firm?
Taking clients. Present tense.
What are you gonna do, Sully? Looks like your Dirtboy has you by the leash now.
Dirtboy, you're fired. Turn in your collar and ball gag.
Gladly. But in the future, when you have fired employees turn in your property, maybe don't leave your whip out in the open.
Stop it! Stop it! Stop that! Stop that!
Sullivan got whipped.
By his Dirtboy!
His what, Atwood?
Please don't hit me!
My name is not Dirtboy! It never has been! My name is Wright.
He was right all along.
Frank Lloyd Wright! Congratulations for learning it on the last day I'll ever see you loaferlicks again!
Phew! Well, that's a relief. What? I'm terrible at remembering names.
He had a name tag on, Sullivan, the entire time.
Yeah, but it said, "Hello, my name is Dirtboy."
No way.
What?
It did not. This might be a new low.
Oh, by the way, the mayor's dead. I got word when I was on my way here. Some lunatic shot him. I hate you all. Goodbye.
Meeting adjourned.
Wait, Burnham, we still don't even know how the fair will be broken down. If it stays up, there's no telling what would happen. Workers have been rioting in other cities.
I don't care. They can burn it all to the ground. I'm done. Meeting adjourned.
July 1894. St. Louis, Missouri. A jail cell.
Oh, bloody hell.
First time. It's okay if it is. A little friendly conversation ain't hurting nobody.
Yes, it is my first time.
It ain't so bad. Don't get me wrong, I'd rather be free, but there's something to be said for 3 square meals, a bed, roof over your head.
This is merely a jail, not a prison. I have no intention of being here long.
Well, I don't think anyone intends to be, except for Rob over there.
My parents named me Robert Banks. Rob Banks is literally in my name. Of course I'm gonna get locked up from time to time.
How old is he? He looks like he could be a newsboy.
He is. Did you try robbing another bank, Rob?
What'd they get you for now?
Unionizing.
No kidding. Again?
Royo. Protesting's illegal if it's against rich newspaper owners.
In a way, you did try to rob a bank, huh?
Yeah. Tossers.
Such an angry boy. He isn't all bad, but if you do wind up in Missouri State Pen, he is the worst bridge partner.
I'll be out on bail momentarily. Did you say you play bridge?
Yeah, passes the time. I'd rather be playing it with my boys, though.
You have children?
None that I know of. My boys are just my crew. You got Birdie, Dink, and Illinois Jimmy.
Ah, Illinois. I've traveled quite a bit myself.
Illinois Jimmy's just a nickname. His real name is Illinois James. No clue where he is now, though. Somewhere in the system, just like the rest of us.
If it isn't too forward, what did you do?
I'm innocent, if that's what you're asking.
Bullshit!
Oh, shut up!
You shut up, Hedgepeth. You robbed a train. That's like a bank with wheels. What did you think would happen?
No, you shut up, Rob. We all know about that picture of a pony you look at under your pillow every night.
I love my pony.
Yeah, I cry about it, Bolivar Twist. So anyway, the 4 of us were in Tower Grove, at the station there. The train was boarding, so we put on our masks and split up. 2 of us in the rear, and then 2 up front. That's where I was, up front. Turns out that's also where they had the safe, too. So I pull my pistol on the attendant and go, "Stop the train." So it stopped. I tell him to empty the safe, and he says no. So I'm thinking, whatever's in that safe, he must be ready to die for it. So I do something that I never do.
What? Not get caught?
Oh, I'm sorry. Did the middle of my sentence interrupt the beginning of yours?
Plonker.
So, what is the one thing you never do?
Well, I repeated myself. I tell him one more time to empty the safe, and he still says no.
What happens when they don't cooperate?
I remember the wise words of my pa. He says, Marion, never point your gun at anything you're not willing to blow to hell with a bomb.
An interesting expression.
The expression? Hell, it's a mantra. I literally blew his ass up. We held him down and blasted the door clean off the safe with some nitro.
That's astounding. You just blasted the safe on a train when the attendant wouldn't open it for you.
It was a Walters brand safe, so what do you expect?
Ah.
Kinda stupid of him though, right? He didn't die, otherwise I'd be here a lot longer. Shit, they could have told me I killed him and I'd have believed it, because I was too busy shoveling $20,000 of loot into my bag.
That certainly is audacious of you. $20,000.
Yeah. Damn Pinkerton's got us, though. Well, how about you?
No, the Pinkerton agency didn't get me.
No, I mean, are you audacious? Because you don't really look it to me.
Very good to know.
Oh, that's funny? Well, I get it. You're another one of them wolves in sheep's clothing, ain't you? I've seen that a lot. It's so original.
Have you now? You really think I'm nothing unorthodox?
Well, why don't we skip to the part where you try to convince me otherwise?
Far be it from me, Mr. Hedgepeth, to tell you what to believe. Clearly, you're an outlaw whose reputation precedes you. But my exploits are nothing to shake a fist at either, if you'd permit me to regale you.
Okay. Regale me.
I am working with an associate who has agreed to let me take a $10,000 life insurance policy. Once I am bailed out, I will procure a corpse for faking my associate's death.
Procure a corpse?
It's very feasible when you're me. I hadn't mentioned I'm a doctor, and that doesn't come without its advantages, especially when it comes to procuring material.
Probably makes you a little nervous to be caught with a dead body, too.
You'd suspect as much. In time, I will be able to find a comparable cadaver to that of my associate, then burn the face beyond recognition. You see, my associate, he's an inventor, and an explosion in his lab will do him in, I'm afraid.
Well, they say curiosity killed the cat.
More like a psycho killed another gullible prat.
What's that?
Oh, come on. If you're already gonna go through the trouble of digging up corpses to find one that looks like your partner, why don't you just kill him instead? If you were already planning to kill him, your mate must be the dumbest rube on earth if he doesn't see it coming.
Now, I never did vouch for his intelligence.
Seems risky, man.
All right, will you shut up already?
As I was saying, I just need my associate to get out of town and stay out. His family will then identify the cadaver as my associate, get us all paid, then live happily ever after, richer than ever.
What? You're involving his family too?
I said shut up over there.
How many kids does he have? Are you gonna burn their faces off too?
No. I intend.
I'm just saying. There's too many involved here. And if anyone starts asking questions, you're screwed. What happens when you go on a run, huh? Are you gonna kill him to stop him from talking? If not, you'll have to bring him along with you till the heat dies down.
Shut up already.
Is the mobile daycare industry a lucrative business?
Despite our new friend's objections, I think it's a rather solid plan. Wouldn't you say?
You are so gonna get nabbed.
Don't worry about the penal gallery over there.
That was lame.
If you want my opinion, I'd say your plan is almost perfect.
What do you mean, almost?
Well, I reckon you're gonna have to sign a lot of legal documents for one. And that money's probably gonna need to find its way to you, yeah? They'd be too suspicious already. No, you'll need a lawyer who's in on it.
I appreciate your insight, but I work alone. This isn't my first time dealing with insurance companies.
No, but it is the first time you've been behind bars. And just saying, I have a guy for this. I can give you his name for a nominal finder's fee, if you will.
How much?
500. And skip the haggling, because that's the lowest I'll go.
I pay all of my associates what they're worth, Mr. Hedgepeth, as long as they demonstrate that value. It's only fair, and in my experience, it's the easiest way to keep them happy.
You mean in your control?
Is he always like this?
Not unless he's trying to get me to cauterize his lips shut.
How do I know this attorney even exists, or even has a relationship with you?
You don't. So I won't ask for the money up front. The lawyer's name is Jephthah Howe. Tell him you know me, and he'll get you sorted out.
If I can defer that payment until I am convinced of this attorney's identity, then I believe 500 is fair.
Good. Now I'll tell you something, and remember, I don't repeat myself, so listen up. Don't you dare stiff me. I think you're well aware by now of the things I will do to collect payment.
I would never dream of stiffing you.
He's lying.
You don't happen to have a matchbook on you, do you?
Against all odds, I actually do.
Uh-oh. That dinky little flame can't seal my lips shut from all the way over here.
For someone who has never demonstrated that he can breathe through his nose, you're sure poking the wrong bear.
You seem like more of a bull than a bear.
What the devil is he spewing on about?
Your friend can be an otter, though.
Is he insulting me?
I know, annoying, right? Do you feel insulted? Well, that's okay. You wouldn't be the first small-timer to feel a little insecure with me as a cellmate.
And you wouldn't be the first person who feels like an ass after they underestimate me.
Hold on. Am I supposed to be awestruck by some insurance scammer? Oh, please, it gets boring around here. But it'll take more than that to impress anyone.
Maybe so. Maybe you're impressed by nothing at all. Even if I were to tell a story about how I lured a family to come work for me, I don't think you'd care. I could recount how I earned their trust despite their own stresses from a frayed marriage, and how that trust permitted me to sell my store with all my debts to that gullible patsy of a man. The marriage didn't do well after that, of course. It wasn't doing well before that either, which happens when you're engaging in, shall we say, an amorous congress.
Oh.
What?
Give a little velvet tongue to his cows and kisses, yeah?
Okay, I refuse to believe any of that is Cockney slang.
Well, then it'd be Mockney, then.
That one was pretty good.
I'll give him that one. And you gave one already to some Patsy's wife, apparently?
Yes, well, I got tired of her after she kicked him out. And tired of her daughter, and another child that was apparently on the way.
Aw, shoot, well that'll hold you down.
Anchors away, my boy.
She did give me an ultimatum. Her terms, if she was going to have my child, I had to marry her.
Oh, well, congrats then.
Thank you. It was a tedious operation, but I did terminate the fetus.
Oh, wow.
What? I am a doctor, aren't I?
Debatable?
See, most men just ship their mistresses to Europe until she finds a good doctor for an abortion. You, though, you'd do some time if they ever caught you encouraging body autonomy in women.
Fair. I could envision harsh penalties for myself. If they found out she never woke up, after I smothered her with chloroform either. The burn marks left on her face practically disfigured her for me, but everyone's a slave to their methods, so I couldn't help but go ahead and disfigure her anyway. Scalpel in hand, I split her face symmetrically and peeled her skin. rolled it back beyond recognition. For my observance.
Jesus Christ.
This is all such a great example of a woman's right to choose.
I don't understand.
Oh, right, I'm sorry. I must have missed the part where she agreed to let you murder her and defile her.
Well, that's one interpretation.
Ha!
Ignore him. Please continue.
Yes, let's see. Oh, I also preserved the bones for later, but the flesh I found to be extraneous. I incinerated it in my kiln.
You know that bun in the oven is just an expression, right?
Not anymore, it ain't.
And perhaps an additional charge if it was ever discovered that I had plenty of time alone with the cadaver.
Ew.
Not like that.
So that's the line then.
It's a rather painstaking business, stripping a cadaver. It takes precise hands and a strong will. And it doesn't hurt to have an associate who is capable of rearticulating bones into a skeleton. And it also doesn't hurt that any medical college in America will pay top dollar for a cadaver without asking questions.
What, they will?
Of course. I only paid $36 to have her body reassembled. Guess what I sold it for?
What?
$200.
So let me get this straight. You cucked a guy into financial ruin, won over his wife and daughter, impregnated the wife, declined her marriage proposal, counter-offered with personally giving her an abortion, murdered her, skinned her, burned the skin, sent the bones to be assembled, and then sold the skeleton to science.
On the other hand, if he sent the skeleton to Congress, maybe they'd understand the consequences of forcing pregnancies onto people.
Yeah, I bet those ghouls just respond by sending back a fetus.
You really think they would?
Jesus Christ, mate!
Was sending her to Europe really more trouble?
I suppose I see your point, but I just didn't want to send her away.
Well, why not?
Everyone deserves to spend Christmas Eve at home.
Oh, fuck me.
What? It just didn't feel right. Oh, and also, I killed her daughter, dismembered her, and buried her in the basement with all the other bodies. Well, you said I was small time. Anchors away, my boy.
Make $1 here and $1 there till you've got far in tow. Then you go and you run to the store, buy a gun, be the big boy of Chicago. Say there, Patty, it's dangerous to have a loaded gun in your coat, isn't it? Well, yes, it sure is. But that's why you take one of the bullets out. That way the first chamber is empty. This is a very ingenious tactic that will in no way at all bite me in the arse later. All right. Play it calm. Play it calm.
Hello, may I help
Patrick
you?
Eugene hello there! My name is Patrick Eugene Prendergast. Is the mayor here? This is his home, I take it? I would assume that if it wasn't the mayor's home, I would be looking like a real plonker to whoever answers the door, right? Hi, is the mayor here? It's really great that you can see him at his own house. We, the people, appreciate it.
Yes, the mayor prides himself on his open-door policy with the citizens. However, he just finished eating dinner and is taking a nap at the moment.
Oh, damn it!
What was that?
Oh, damn it! Ouch, ouch! Sorry. These autumn allergies can really get me.
Right. Well, like I said, the mayor is resting. Could you come back in half an hour?
Oh, I suppose, yeah.
Okay, I'll see you in half an hour.
Okay. Wait. How long is half an hour?
Today's episode of No Holmes Barred is brought to you by the Columbia Cookbook. Facts and Home Remedies You Need to Know by Adelaide Hollingsworth. Here to read one of her remedies now is Mrs. Hollingsworth herself, Adelaide Hollingsworth.
If your family is like mine, and one of the 3,000 that are gonna die of starvation this winter, you're gonna need to learn how to cook. Thankfully, the lush roadways of Chicago offer many breeds of rodents that you can turn into fine cuisine. I'm gonna teach you all how to broil, fricassee, stew, or fry a squirrel! All you need is your squirrel, some fire, crippling desperation, and voila! You've just fed a family, maybe.
Hello again, Mr. Prendergast, was it? Please come in. You can wait right over here. The mayor is in the parlor, but he will see you shortly.
Ah, to hell with this! Oh, come on! Why didn't you lock the door? That's on you.
Who even are you? Who's screaming over there?
There you are, Mr. Mayor.
Good evening, citizen. How may I be of gun?
What's happened?
I've been shot. This is death.
No, it isn't.
Mary, I've been shot in the heart.
Impossible.
Oh, right, okay. Please, tell me more about what it is I'm going through, and I'll just listen politely. I've been shot in the goddamn heart. You can even see some of it, Mary.
Hold on, Mayor. Stay awake with me.
What's going on? Father, are you all right?
No, I'm not all right. I've been shot through the heart.
Who's to blame? No, you can't have been shot. There's hardly any blood.
Yes, this is ideal. Make me prove my victimhood moments away from death. That's how I want to go. I am shot. I will die.
He can't be shot through the heart. He can't be.
I am telling you that I am. This is death.
Mayor Harrison. Mayor Harrison, wake up!
He died angry. He died angry because I didn't believe him.
Go. Find that man. He can't have gone far. Run. Get Patrick Prendergast.
Thank you for listening to Episode 7 of No Holmes Barred. This is an independent passion project, so please remember to subscribe and leave us a positive review if you are so inclined. For bonus content and information on No Holmes Barred events, please visit noholmesbarred.com and sign up for our newsletter, Your Murder Castle Mailbag. No Holmes Barred was written and directed by Daniel Ciarrocchi. Recorded, mixed, and mastered by Evan Kornblum. Additional tracking and production courtesy of Still Thinking Productions and the Coniferous Lounge. Episode 7 of No Holmes Barred features Daniel Ciarrocchi as H.H. Holmes and Dirtboy, Sam Sessa as Daniel Burnham, Matt Gall as Patrick Prendergast, Alex Bond as Marion Hedgepeth, Dave Heilker as Olmsted, and Mayor Harrison, Willie Landon as Sullivan, Robby Priego as Rob Banks, Anjy Nyquist as Mary, Jacob DeNobel as Atwood, Steve Bortz as Hunt, Jenny Kessler as Adelaide Hollingsworth, Matthew Richardson as Preston Harrison, and Tom Colegrove is your narrator.